Another nearby resident saw someone walking around the vehicle. Eventually, a passing bus driver stopped at the scene. He saw a young woman alone in the car, whom he later identified as Maura Murray. She was shook up, but not injured, he reported to police. There was no blood, but she was cold and shivering. She asked him not to call the police, as she'd already contacted the AAA. The AAA, AAA, whatever you want to call them, they have no record of her phoning them. He offered to let her stay in his house, which was nearby, till help arrived, but she refused, preferring to stay in the car.
I just asked her how she was. She said she was shaken up. I couldn't see any blood on her face, and she was shaking like this. I says, okay, I'm going to go call the police.
The police arrived on the scene just a few short minutes later, but in that less than 10 minutes span of time, Maura Murray vanished. No one was inside or outside the car. There were red wine stains in the vehicle, but the man who last spoke to her said she didn't seem intoxicated. Missing were Murray's debit card, credit cards and cell phone, none of which have been located, and the cards were never used since her disappearance. The police later reported some of the bottles of purchased liquor were also missing. About half an hour later, another passerby saw a young person moving quickly on foot eastbound on Route 112, about 4 to 5 miles east of where Murray's vehicle was discovered. And that's the last we know of what happened to Maura. The following day, a missing persons report was issued. Her father and the police began searching the area on foot. Dogs were brought in, but quickly lost the scent.
They searched with dogs, by air, and on foot. They've checked everything from bus logs to snow tracks, and now, after 10 days, officials say they have suspended the ground search for 21-year-old Maura Murray.
What we wanted to do was make sure that we had done everything twice, and wanted to be able to come, for instance, and say to the family, we have searched this area extensively, and we have a very good feeling that we've done everything that we can do to assure that she's not in the vicinity of the crash site.
Officials even went a step further when asked if they thought Murray left the scene of her January 9th car accident on her own.
At this point, I have no reason not to believe that.
But those close to Maura